Nobody talks about this part of getting older. You hear about the aches and pains, the changes, the losses, but no one prepares you for the overwhelming joy when you witness your own legacy unfolding right in front of you. I wasn't prepared for what this moment would stir up inside of me. Stay tuned. Hi, and welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. Well, a few months ago, I attended a family wedding. It was my grandson Tristan's wedding, and he got married in March. Well, it took months to get the pictures back, but we finally have them. And as I was looking through the pictures, I realized it wasn't just about a celebration. It was about time. It was about love. And it was about this little boy that I once knew who is now a grown man and starting a whole new chapter in his life. I had no idea the emotions that it would stir up in me. When you're at a wedding and you're the grandmother of the groom, you're going to be in some pictures and you want to look your best. You want to have the pretty smile on your face for the pictures. Well, let me tell you, I had a few pictures that had smiles, but not many. Most of them, I'm crying. I'm in tears. I'm holding back tears. Where you have that ugly face where you're trying to keep your tears in. They weren't tears of sadness, believe me. They were tears of such joy that I've never experienced that before. I had no idea what was going on. Now, several of you, my regulars, have asked me, when are you going to show us the wedding pictures? And I didn't know it would take 2 or 3 months to get wedding pictures back, but it did. So I will have pictures to show you throughout the video at different points and times in the video, and I'll try to explain who the people are so that you're not just looking at a bunch of strangers. I'm starting off with pictures of my immediate family. So this is my daughter-in-law, Nina, and she is Tristan's mother. And this is my son, Sean, on the left, and Nathan on the right. He is Tristan's dad. And here's Nathan again. And this is my son, Sean, with his wife, Amanda. Here I am with my brother-in-law, Ken, and of course, I'm eating dessert before dinner was served. Here's me and Dave having a great time. Here I am with Tristan's dad again, Nathan. And here I am with Sean on the left and Nathan on the right. And here I am with the front row seat. And this is my granddaughter, Austin, Dave in the middle, and my brother-in-law, Ken, on the right. Now, of course, you're going to cry at a wedding. I mean, most people do. But this was something so deep. It was almost painful, like painfully deep. I felt it all the way through my core. And it just kind of knocked me off kilter. It was like in an instant, in a flash, all the years flashed in front of me when he was just a little baby, when I used to keep him every day while his parents worked. And all through the years of him growing up, all the changes he went through, the different stages in life. And here he was a man getting married, and time just went by in a whiz. And then the love part. You don't realize how deep your love goes until such moments as this. It was so overwhelming to me, I could hardly keep it together. I couldn't quit hugging him. I just couldn't stop how deep my feelings went. And I never expected that. This next group of pictures is mainly just me holding on to Tristan. I just could not let him go. Look at the love. And of course, Dave was emotional as well. He and Tristan are very close. And my beautiful new granddaughter-in-law. You remember all the little moments, from the time they were young. You remember all the Christmases and birthday parties and sleepovers and all the things that you've done. And all this is swimming around in your head while you're sitting there watching that guy get married. I mean, I didn't think that would happen. I just thought I would go to the wedding. I knew it would be beautiful. I was so very happy for him and his wife Melly, but I never thought these flashes of his face, of what he looked like when he was 5 or 10, or when he smiled, or at his 15th birthday party, or anything. It was coming at me like darts. It was just filling the whole room for me. I just never would have expected that. And this is a group of just random wedding pictures that you might enjoy. I love the one with the umbrella. There they are after they said their vows. Walking down the aisle, Tristan still teary-eyed. And in this picture, there's Tristan. Next to him is the best man, Luke, who is his brother. Then the 4 groomsmen. Noah, Tristan's brother, Dave, Chris, and Vince. They were college friends. And I'll tell you what, legacy isn't money. A lot of seniors get concerned or worried. What am I going to leave behind? Can I leave my family some money or some jewelry or, something of value? You know what legacy is? Legacy are the prayers that you prayed over that boy all those years. Legacy is a deep love that you have between you, that each one of you feel. Legacy is the values that you modeled. It's the stability that you gave. And it's the example that you set. The most valuable things you can leave to a loved one isn't in a will. It's what you pour into their life, their whole life, how invested you are into them, and how present you are in their life. Love changes with age. When we're younger, love is about doing things with them and for them. But when we get older, I think love is about encouragement, supporting their goals and their dreams, listening, blessing them, and just being present in their life. Tristan had asked me if I would do a prayer for their wedding. So in this picture, they're behind me, and I am reading the prayer that I wrote, which I'll read to you now. Please join hands and bow your head in reverence to God. Heavenly Father, we come before you with grateful hearts for this sacred moment. As we witness this union, we ask that the love shared here be rooted in the love described in 1 Corinthians 13, 4 through 7. May their love be patient and kind, not proud or self-seeking. Teach them to choose grace in difficult moments, forgiveness when it is needed, and hope when the road feels uncertain. We ask your blessing upon their life together today and always. Tristan and Mel, always remember that a Christ-centered marriage is a forever marriage. Amen. I know that many people dread getting older, but aging really is a privilege. And when you live long enough to see something like this, to experience this moment, you are so thankful for the life you have been given. And then there's the gratitude. I left that day with such a full heart, and not because the day was perfect, but because I lived long enough to witness a miracle in an everyday moment. People get married all the time. It's an everyday moment. But when it's your grandchild and you have lived long enough to be there, to be at their wedding, it's a miracle. It's a miracle that I'm so grateful for. This is one of the family pictures that we took of the immediate family. So starting at the left, that's my son Sean, his wife Amanda, their daughter Austin, Dave, me, Melly, Tristan, Nina, Tristan's mother, Noah, Tristan's brother, Luke, Tristan's brother, and Ken, my brother-in-law, Tristan's uncle. And finally, we have a picture where we aren't crying. We all have smiles. What a great wedding. Growing older has allowed me to witness miracles that are disguised as ordinary moments. And I never expected that either. If you're in this season of life, I guess I would say to you, don't spend so much time looking at what aging has taken away from you, but look at what aging is giving you. For me, it was a front row seat to see my grandson, who I love dearly, take his partner in life and build a life for himself and his new family. My grandson Noah, Tristan's brother, walked me down the aisle, and both of us had a hard time holding back tears. And here I am at my front row seat. I'm sitting next to Nina, Tristan's mother, and the other side of me is one of Tristan's friends, and we're watching them say their vows. I have 4 other grandchildren. One is engaged. They're all adults. So there will be more weddings in the future. And if I am blessed enough to be here and witness those weddings, I'll be prepared for those feelings. But I sure wasn't this time. Now, growing older has given me this unexpected gift on a level so deep it's hard to put into words. But it doesn't have to be a wedding. What unexpected gift has growing older given to you? If you would, please share that in the comments, because there are so many gifts we receive, so many things to be thankful for that we only get as we get older. And you just don't seem to hear about them. That's why I wanted to share this with you all so much. So with that, I'm going to leave you with an inside beauty tip. My inside beauty tip comes from Psalm 145:4. One generation commends your work to another. They tell of your mighty acts. I thought this was a perfect verse as far as legacy. It is our responsibility as parents, grandparents, mentors, aunts, uncles, whatever it is, to pass down valuable lessons. Throughout their life, we teach them what character is. We teach them responsibility. We teach them about praying. We teach them about God. We teach them about kindness and generosity and loving other people. That's our responsibility. That's the legacy that we want to leave the younger people in our lives. I am so proud of my grandson Tristan and of all my grandchildren because they have values and morals and respect and character and firm beliefs. I'm so grateful that I have been here. I've lived long enough to see this displayed in their lives, in their adult lives, and how they deal with other people. Who could ask for anything more? So I went to this wedding thinking I would do the video eventually, showing the pictures, talking about, the beautiful dinner and the decorations. And of course, the bride was absolutely gorgeous. Her dress, everything, and just all the things. And what I learned most at this wedding was time is precious. And the gift of being able to be here and witness this, I have eternal gratitude for. What I learned most was the depth of my love and my emotions, how they are so overwhelming and how deep they run for my grandson and all my grandchildren. I thank you so much for being here today. I truly do appreciate it. Until we meet again, this is the old girl signing out. See ya.